Opioid pills recovered.
So 4 men from California are now charged here in Butler County. And tonight, newly released body camera video shows how quickly police caught up with them. Our WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson live in Westchester with a story you'll see only here on WLWT. Hi, Karen.
Well, good evening again, Cherie. Yes, among those arrested and now charged with drug possession, a California-based rapper known as Geechie Gotti. His real name is Marcus Fantroy, and police say he was driving down I-75 last week in Westchester when police made this stop.
The initial traffic stop on I-75 in Westchester was short-lived. The suspects weren't getting far.
It did hit sticks.
One exit south near the streets of Westchester. 4 men bailed.
Get down on the ground right now! Get down on the ground!
But police caught up.
I will shoot you! Get your hands in the air!
Westchester police arrested 4 men from California.
Why are y'all arresting me? Because your name's Anthony Ellis and you've been breaking into pharmacies all over the place.
And searched the rental car they were in.
We searched it thoroughly. There was a large amount of pharmaceuticals in the car that looked like they came just straight from the pharmacy.
Nearly 3,000 pain pills seized, including oxycodone, morphine, and Vicodin. Drugs that investigators say were stolen.
The drugs that were found were from a pharmacy called the Medicine Shop in Bellevue, Ohio. We believe that cash was found as well that was taken from a pharmacy in Perrysburg, Ohio.
Detectives say they had their eyes on the men since one of them landed at CVG last week. Tyrus Crew, Anthony Ellison, Laquan Miller, and Marcus Fantroy, also known as rapper Geechie Gotti, all now face drug possession charges.
We're looking at over $10,000 to $15,000 worth of pharmaceutical drugs, at least. That's what it is to the pharmacy. That's not what it's worth in the street. So we're talking lots and lots and lots of bills.
Detective Kevin Berger said in court today, these men, quote, do this quite often.
And tonight, WLWT Investigates is still digging into who these people are, if they are possibly facing charges elsewhere. Also, I should note, here in Butler County, Judge Courtney Caparella Kramer found there was enough evidence to bind this case over.
You chose that life.
Came up.
How that life treat you when you was
man, nah, that life ain't treat me no good, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I always try to push to the youth, man, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I got kids, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, like, my message now always is, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't in it, ain't no reason to. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I mean? Like, because it don't nothing come from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember getting put on, and I always tell this when anybody asks me, like, man, the older homies that was around back then, and it was good game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't never knock them because the nigga was raised right as far as, like, how to be militant, how to, you know what I mean, how to pay attention to what's going on, how to understand consequences and repercussions to your actions and shit. Yeah. So in that aspect, you know what I'm saying, the niggas in my neighborhood, they did, you know what I mean, train a nigga right as far as like how to be a Crip, you know what I'm saying, at that time, you know what I'm saying? But like for me, I think some of the best information I got was a time when we was, you know, young and the motherfucker said, man, like, it's about, I don't know how many of us was right there, but let's just say a number like 7, 8 motherfuckers standing right there, you know what I'm saying, or 6 or whatever, and the motherfucker like, man, somebody right here gonna snitch, somebody right here gonna run out, somebody right here gonna get life, somebody right here gonna get killed, you know what I'm saying? And then all that ended up playing out too, like, you know what I'm saying, those niggas who was right there, somebody done told in that circle, somebody done ran out and never came back to the hood no more, and some niggas that got life out there, and some niggas that died out there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And at that time, you know, you young, you kind of not really like understanding that, you just thinking, you know, it's just some shit, but that's really what that lifestyle consists of. It's not it wasn't like somebody out here gonna be a millionaire, somebody right here gonna open their own business, somebody right here gonna end up changing, you know what I mean? Like every scenario in that was bad, you know, it was bad, just bad, you know.
If you post your politics, I'ma be in your politics. If you post your politics, I'ma be in your politics. If you post your politics, I'ma be in your politics. If you post your politics, I'ma be in your politics. If you post your politics, I'ma be in your politics. If you post your politics.
If you don't like me or your hood's politics, don't post it. If you don't want me talking about you snitching or being a mark, don't do it. And if you don't like the words that are coming out of my mouth,